Good morning, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101. I'm very excited today because I've been telling people for the very, very longest time that Nio and Plug Power are the two stocks that you should have in your portfolio. And ladies and gentlemen, without fail, your boy has been making great money, and I've also been helping you guys to make great money. Now, let's just take a good, I was about to say twerk, right? No. Let's just take a quick look at the information that I gave you guys a long time ago about Nio. Let's just take a gander at that. Okay, Nio, when I first told my channel to invest, Nio was around $3 per share. I then again came out and told you guys to invest when Nio was around $9 per share. Okay, then I came out and around told you, someone said, hey man, should I invest in Nio when it was $40 a share? I said, yes, invest in Nio because Nio is going to be up. Nio is going to be up to more than $50 per share. And without fail, Nio is $57.92, about to be $58. Yeah. So let me tell you something about this. When we look at Nio, I just want to show you the amount of money that I've made off of Nio and my total return. I'm up 161% on Nio. I've made $5,300 in Nio within the past year. And I'm going to show you my portfolio so you guys absolutely see it, because you know what I am. That's what I am. That's all I am. Okay? Because when you do things like this, when you make boss moves on your portfolio, you make really, really good money. Now, I've made $5,300 off of Nio, and I made $4,400 off of Plug Power. And I keep telling people, and people are still asking me, hey, do you believe that Nio is going to reach over $60? I do. And I'm still telling people to invest. Do I believe Plug Power is going to reach over $60? I do. That's why I'm telling people to invest. Now, when I told people to invest in Plug Power, this was last year when Plug Power was around $5 per share. Plug Power is now up to $51.84 per share. Let me tell you guys something. What you need to understand about Blink charging is that Blink charging, the ones we're talking about today, is going to blow up, in my own personal perspective, just like Plug Power and Nio. So we're talking about Blink charging and Fuelcell energy. Let me show you these two stocks very quickly, because I went in and I made sure that I had me some shares and I'm gonna hold on to them. This is the key. You need to buy low, sell high. This is the key that I see no one else is doing. Okay, so let me show you what I did with Blink charging this morning, and we're going to get into Blink charging. And I'm gonna try to convince you why I believe, my personal opinion, while it's a good stock for you to invest in. It's going to simulate some of the same returnings as Nio and Plug Power. So we're talking about Blink charging. I believe Blink charging can reach $100 this year. I believe that Blink charging can reach $100 this year. Their infrastructure. Okay, let me see the information that's here. Now I'm down. I came in and I'm down at a deficit. I'm actually losing 3% because it's roughly estimating as the market is live now. I am losing 3% on Blink charging, but I'm gonna continue to buy Blink charging. Let's read a little bit about Blink charging. It says Blink charging is in the operation and provision of electric vehicles, charging equipment, and network EV charging services. Its product line and service include Blink EV charging network, charging equipment, also known as electric vehicle supply equipment. Now, this company is embedded in a lot of other electric vehicle companies in the US and around the world. Blink charging stations are at gas stations, hospitals. Are you guys listening? They're at hospitals and gas stations. Let me read a list of the locations of where Blink charging stations are actually at, where they're actually located at. I had this story on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to tell you where Blink charging stations are actually at, so I can give you guys a true account of all the places that Blink charging inside of. Okay? So it says right here, it says that Blink charging has EV chargers deployed across the United States at airports, car dealers, hospitals, hotels, parks, recreation centers, restaurant, retailer, schools, universities, stadiums. They are virtually everywhere. It's just a matter of time when any great company comes out, any great company starts off in debt. That's what occurs. So you need to invest now. If you want to make Nio money, if you want to make Plug Power money like I did, then you need to invest, in my opinion, into Blink charging and Fuelcell energy. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. So here we go. This is Fuelcell energy. And I went in today and I invested $490 with 30 shares. I bought 30 shares. I'm going to hold on to them. Right now, as you can tell, I'm down 1%. I don't care about that. I want to buy low, sell high. The same things I did with Nio and the same things I did with Plug Power. That is the importance of investing and holding on to it and not being irrational and not being an impatient investor. That's the quickest way to lose money in the stock market, is being very, very impatient. You guys need to hanker down and listen to the words that's coming out of my mouth, because I may know what I'm talking about. Because let me show you something else, and I'm going to show the people on Instagram this as well. I'm going to show you guys my portfolio, okay? 100. And I'm going to show you how I've been doing in the past year. That's all I'm going to show you, how I've been forming in the past year. And a lot of you who's been with my channel in the past year, you've seen me grow my channel from $1,000 to $35,000 with very few options. And I'm going to show you this guy right here. Are you guys looking at my Plug Power option call? Let me show this to the guys on Instagram as well when I'm showing you guys. So here's my Plug Power option call, okay? That is up $1,100. That is my profit. The way I like to do my options on Robinhood is show me the amount of return, my total return, not including the amount I invested. I want to know how much I made. So when I go over here to Nio, as you guys can tell, I've made $5,300 in Nio. And I can show you the history. This was all in 1 year. I go down to Plug Power. I've made $4,300 off of Plug Power. I go down to Tesla. I didn't invest in Tesla. Let me take that back. I invested in Tesla. Then I sold it right before their split. Then I went in and bought more. And now I'm up 2,100 with Tesla. And sometimes people ask me, why did you do that? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you the amount of mistakes that I've made in investing. I can't tell you when the market is going to do a market correction. These are all predictions. No one can tell you for sure. Like I can't guarantee that a stock is going to perform at 20% or more over the course of a year. I can't do that. The only thing I can give you is the analysis and research and data and the certain indicators throughout the year, like, hey, you might want to invest in this now. And that's what I'm doing. So let me go back to my portfolio here, guys. So in the past year, I want you to see that in the past year, I've made $23,000 in the past year. So you do the math. So 35,000, take away 23,000, lets you know how much money I invested. But if you can tell, my percent on that is what? Let me blow it up for you. 187%. That is my profit in percentages. And I tell people, don't look at the dollar amount. Don't look at the dollar amount. Look at the percentage. So a lot of you guys like, hey man, where do I put my money to make a lot of money? And a buddy of mine contacted me on Instagram yesterday, a guy I used to work with in the military. And he said, hey man, should I invest in Bitcoin? I said, yes. He said, well, how much? I said, well, how much do you have? He said, I got 5,000. I said, put 5,000 in there, because if anybody recalls, go back to some of my recent Bitcoin videos. And I said, Bitcoin is going to hit $50,000 to $60,000. And by next year, maybe sooner, they're talking about Bitcoin hitting 200K per coin. And when people think with their eyes, oh, that's so expensive. Investing is not expensive. It's when you get in an investment. So if Bitcoin, let me decrease this a little bit. Let's go over to Bitcoin. Right now, I'm making $1,700 of Bitcoin, okay? And my percentage, because I got in at a high margin because I sold my Bitcoin, bad mistake, bad mistake, bad mistake. Do not sell your Bitcoin. I got in, but I'm only at 52% on Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is up to $41,400 today. $41,450 today. This is Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bitcoin. Okay? So in the past day, Bitcoin's been up $3,700. And some of you may, well, I don't really understand Bitcoin. Well, understand that Bitcoin is making money. Understand that. And here's my profit. I'm at 52%. And the reason why I hone in so much with percentages is because some of you guys get so tied up in the dollar amount that you lose focus of where the real money is. That's not a good thing. It's not. You shouldn't be focused on that at all. Focus on the amount of money in percentage, because anytime you invest in a share that's over 20%, that is great money. That means you're making 20% on the dollar. That's very imperative, because the stock market over the course of time have only been returning 10%. And when you take away taxes, when you take away expense ratios, you're only really making 7%. You're only really making 7%. So it's imperative that you listen to I'm kidding, because I could be wrong. But nonetheless, I haven't been wrong, guys. I haven't been wrong. I jumped in Fuelcell Energy and then I jumped out. Bad mistake. Let me show you why this was a bad mistake with Fuelcell Energy and why I'm back in it now and I'm kicking myself in the butt. Now, granted, you see that I'm down. But again, hold your water. It's kind of like in football. Hold your water, guys. Don't jump off the snap count. Stay home. Stay home. Don't feed into the zone. I know I'm giving you guys football stuff, but this is my point. I jumped out of Fuelcell. Let me show you over the past year what Fuelcell has done. Fuelcell has been up. Let me blow this up. I know it's small. Fuelcell has been up 183% over the course of the past year. That's Fuelcell. Let me show you. Give me 1 second. That's not Fuelcell. Give me a second. That's not Fuelcell. Give me 1 second. I thought I hit Fuelcell. Give me 1 second, guys. The past year, okay, wow. Over the past year, Fuelcell has been up 600 and 600. Let's see, you got 685%. This is Fuelcell Energy. And this is at a price point that everybody can get at. It's at $15. So I'm tired of people like, hey man, you got any great stocks under $20? Fuelcell Energy. I'm expecting this stock to blow up like Nio and Plug Power. Now, I know when we go over to blink charging, okay, and you guys go back, I'm not going to go into detail about Fuelcell Energy, but they are in the space with Plug Power. So when I go down to Fuelcell Energy and I look at other stocks that are comparable to Fuelcell Energy, what do you see? Plug Power, blink charging. They're in this space. They're in this space. Okay? They do electrical, Fuelcell Energy, and hydrogen. They're in the green energy space. They're that niche that kind of fit, they kind of do both. You know, you ever wanted a product, you say, I want a product that kind of does both. They don't have to do they don't have to do both things great, but they need to do both things good. Fuelcell Energy. Hydrogen and electrical power. And that's what you guys really need to be focusing on, is a stock that you look at a low price point, because again, the mantra is buy low, sell high. Then a lot of people ask me, well, when do I sell my stock? When you need the damn money. That's when you sell your stock. You know what I'm saying? When you absolutely need the money. Because I can't tell you that. Hold up. I can't tell you that at all. Hold up. You need to make that for yourself. But when it comes to two stocks that you guys want to invest in, then these are the stocks that you guys should be investing in. Because right now, Blink Charging is down. And if I showed you Blink Charging over the course of a year, Blink Charging over the course of a year has been up 2,200%. 2,200% Blink Charging has been up for the past year. And I've been telling people about this stock for the past year. Look back here. This is April 3rd, 2020. Blink Charging was $1.54. Can anybody holler at your boy? Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. Listen to me.
Okay. Smoke some, bitch. Hold up.
You guys got to listen to me. This is where the real money comes in. And you guys are asking me, hey, should I still invest in Blink Charging at a high price point at $44, about to hit $45? I'm going to tell you, just like I told you. I'm going to tell you, just like I told you with Nio. Yes. Yes. We are investing in the future. We're not investing in the present. That is where the money is. Do we understand this? Just like Bitcoin, invest in Bitcoin as well. See, the amount of money that anybody should be investing, in my personal opinion, is $150 a month. That's the amount of money that you should be investing in. You think you may be too late for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is scheduled to hit anywhere from $50,000 to $60,000 in the next year. And someone's saying in the next 2 years, Bitcoin is scheduled to hit 200K. But listen, I put this out today in one of my posts and all my platforms. I said, look for Bitcoin to do a market correction where it may lose $10,000. And some people are going to lose their hair. I mean, you know, I don't have any, so I don't have to worry about it. But the point I'm making is look for a market correction, but still look for Bitcoin to bounce back to 50 to 60K. Now, Bitcoin may hit 50K before February. This is ridiculous. There's some millionaires being made, and you guys are missing out. You guys are missing out. I've been giving you guys update on my YouTube posts, my Instagram, my Facebook, my so on and so forth. Okay? So I can't drive this home. The stocks that should be in your portfolio, and I'm talking about buy low because I think that Blink Charging can hit 100, is Blink Charging, Fuelcell Energy, and if you guys still got money, put money in Nio. Nio's going to hit $100, I believe. They may hit $100 this year. And also Plug Power. You should have at least 2 of the 4 in your portfolio. Let me read some of your notes. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Make sure anybody have any questions. Says this plus, says we got somebody, Zena from Brazil. Good morning. We got, is Plug Power good? Plug Power is very good. What do you say to Plug Power? Okay, just ask one. I'll read it. I don't get caught up in that. I just invested $5 in Fuelcell Energy. Okay, focus on the percentage right on. See, Mac, people say you was right 100% on Plug and Nio. I remember Blink Charging. I'm kicking myself right now. So way too early. And this is what I told you guys. Okay, this is how essentially you guys make money. You have to think about when the stock is at its low. Don't get weary. Don't get impatient, because Warren Buffett, he said what? The transfer of wealth is from the impatient to the patient. Meaning those guys who are just looking at the stock market all day, oh man, it's going down, let me sell it. If you're not a day trader, then don't trade. If you're not a day trader, You should not be looking to trade every day. And day traders, really good day traders, they make one trade per day. Some only make 2 trades per week. Some day traders, $1 million Mensa day traders, make 1 trade per day, and sometimes only 2 trades per week. I used to day trade, and you really have to be on your stuff. You have to be like a beast to make a lot of money in a short period of time. The only other option I know that if you guys want to make real good money in a short time frame and you want to put that money back in your pocket or reinvest that money, option trading. I've been saying it and I'll say it again. I'm going to show you guys here the amount of money that I'm making off of my option right now. I was up $1,100, but Plug Power, again, is, as the market is live, it teeters, it totters, it goes back and forth. But let me show you. This is where I'm at right now off my option. I'm already up, okay? I'm already up almost $1,100 off my option of Plug Power. That has nothing to do with the individual shares I have of Plug Power. I have about 125 shares of Plug Power, but this option expires June 18th of 2021, okay? It expires June 18th. If I hold on to this option, I'm pretty sure I can make anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 if Plug Power continues on the trajectory that it's at and the percentage that is growing in the next couple of months. You will see this number right here, ladies and gentlemen, go up $2,000 to $4,000 right before your very eyes. I'm just letting you know. J3Z, thank you for that donation. I greatly appreciate it. So today, guys, we're talking about Blink charging and Fuelcell energy. And a lot of people have asked me, is that a good buy? Well, if you guys are noticing right now, my stock portfolio is up $1,600 today. The market is up. Man, this can come crashing down by lunch. You know how the stock market is. But nonetheless, over the past, I'll give you the past week. Over the past week, I've made $6,500 in the stock market. I've made $6,500 in the stock market over the past week. That is the past week. And so that's why I'm encouraging everyone to invest in stocks like Blink Charging and Fuelcell Energy, because I believe it's going to perform. I believe those two are going to perform like Nio and Plug Power. And here's the thing. You can invest in Nio all you want, and you'll make great money over the course of time. But the reason why I'm heavy on Blink Charging is because Blink Charging is developing the infrastructure. Is developing the infrastructure of all the electric vehicles that's non-Tesla to charge at the charging station. And some people, because if you don't have a Tesla and you have like a BMW and this, that, and the other, you need an adapter. And I believe that Blink Charging is going to have a configuration of a charging station where they're going to have maybe 2 to 3 adapters for the most sold out vehicles. Whether it be the new Ford electric vehicle or the Audi electric vehicle, the BMW electric vehicles, or the Tesla. They're going to have about 2 to 3 adapters that you can fit on side their charging stations. Because again, I would like to go over the places that Blink Charging is actually at. Where did I have that at? So again, they have Blink charging stations at airports, car dealers, hospitals, hotels, parks, recreation areas, restaurants, retailers, schools, universities, stadiums. Some people got them in their house. And this is the thing about Blink Charging. I'm going to get some more information about this. But these guys, you can put one inside your home as well. Okay? So we read about Fuelcell Energy. Okay? So we read about Blink Charging. We read about Blink Charging because the network is extensive. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the 2 next best stocks like Nio and Plug Power that I told you guys to invest at when Nio and Plug Power around $3 to $4 a share. And now I'm telling you guys to invest in Fuelcell Energy and hold on to it. Anytime someone gives you investment advice, take it with a grain of salt. No one knows essentially how that stock will perform over the course of time. But every stock I say, guys, you might want to invest. If you're rocking with me, then you made some money. If you're rocking with me, you made some money.
Yes, sir.
That's all I'm saying. If you're rocking with me, then you made some money.
Yes, sir.
So that's what we need to understand. I might know what I'm talking about, but there's no guarantees. This will work for you, Mr. Ross. This will do a great job for you, Mr. Ross, but we can't guarantee it. It's kind of like that, right? That warranty, because we can't guarantee it. This will never break in 10 years. But if it does, we have a warranty. You guys need to understand that. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. All right. We got my people's Can You Check Genius Brand. Good morning, Brother Ross. And good morning, Jermaine Anderson. Genius Brand, I think they would do good. Let me make sure I put a link in the chat for you guys. If anybody have any questions here, you can come on live with me. You do not have to show your video, okay? You do not have to show your video, but you can come on live with me and ask any questions that you want, okay? You can ask any questions that you want. That way, you can ask any questions that you want, and I will try to answer to the best of my ability, because you guys may be already bullish on Blink Charging and other shares of that nature. Now, when it comes to Genius Brand, ladies and gentlemen, now granted, I've been watching this for a very long time. I've been watching Genius Brand because it's only $1.46 a share. Okay, Genius Brand is only $1.46 a share. Okay, that is what Genius Brand's in. But over the past year, that's what I like to look at. Genius Brand has been up 326 cents a share. There's a couple of things that I'm late on when it comes to investing in stocks that's under $5. I would like to read about this particular share, right? I've done this. You guys seen it on my channel. I did a stock review of Genius Brand. And let's just go over it very, very quickly because one of you guys asked live. But again, if you guys want to come live with me with or without your video, there's a link in the chat room that you can ask me any questions. I may not read all your messages, okay? But those who really want to be heard, who want their questions to be answered, there's a link in the chat room. It says Genius Brand International, common stock, also called Genius Brand, is a content and brand management company which engages in developing, producing, marketing, and licensing. They do everything. Branded children's entertainment properties and consumer properties for media distribution and retail channels. The firm acts as a licensing agent for certain brands such as Llama Llama, Psycho Bunny, From Frank. The company was founded by Howard Allen on January 2nd, 2006 and headquartered in Beverly Hills, California. I will have to do a little more research, a lot more research on Genius Brand. Are they on any streaming platforms? That would be my first question, okay? I'm just showing you guys how I break down a stock very quickly. I can't go into depth live here because this is not what this video is about. But I would like to know their streaming platform, streaming service, streaming platform. All right, the streaming says Genius Brand currently platforms include Dish, Amazon. Now, not too many people. People are getting out of like the live streaming. Dish, the Hopper, but Amazon Prime, that's a good one. Sling TV, not too many people have that. Comcast, Xfinity, their market share is doing this because people are trying to get out of cable because cable is very expensive. They're on demand on Roku, good. Apple TV, good. Apple iOS, Android, good. Tubi, good. Zumo, with all transitions to carrying cartoon channel. New platforms launching cartoon channel content include Select TV, Redbox, Plex. Said May. This is when the story came out, May 6, 2020. I also would like to know who owns Genius Brand. It says here, Kids Genius, Baby Genius, Rainbow Rangers, brands. It says Divisions, Genius Brand, music cartoon channel by Baby Genius. Really not telling me nothing there. How do you watch Genius Brand? They give you all the platforms. Someone's asking, is Genius a good buy? It says the short answer is no. Genius Brand is not a buy. Despite the company's near-term catalyst for growth, management has consistently failed to turn hype into tangible value for shareholders, and investors should wait to see results before they bet on this company. Now, this is where it gets very gray for me, okay? Because this is the same stuff they said about Nio and Plug Power, that this is not a buy, and I bought it anyway because I was looking to the future. The only way that I will tell somebody off the very basic and vague information I just read on the internet, I didn't go to their website, I didn't see who contracts they have, I didn't look at their financial sheets, I didn't do my regular breakdown, I didn't look at their movement average, RSIs over the past year. I'm not looking at any of that right now. But based upon your question and just looking at it, I don't know. I really can't give you any professional or personal advice when it comes to Genius Brand. Okay. If they do one particular thing, if they can embed their shows, their content into platforms like Netflix, Hulu, because I don't know if Genius Brand is on Hulu, then I would say, yeah, buy a couple of shares, buy about 50 shares of Genius Brand and hold on to it. Okay. Because that'll cost you roughly $100, right? No, I think I'm off. I said 50. I think that's 200, right? Let me put my foot in my mouth. Let me see something really quickly. Give me 1 second. So if you buy 50 shares of Genius Brand, oh yeah, I was right. It's only gonna cost you $72. So I was right, under $100. So again, if that's would I do that based upon the information I do? If I had $100 that I didn't really care about losing, then I would invest in Genius Brand, because they only need to make a couple of changes. Because what the article said, that they have been promising some things that are not. They've been promising products and services that no one has seen tangibles yet. No one has seen tangibles yet. That doesn't mean they're not working on it. Okay, so that's why I do a deep dive into the company, so I know if that's a great investment or not. So if you guys do your due diligence, you see that they're about to come out on different platforms. They're about to make their own app. They're on Disney. They're on Disney Plus. Listen, if they're on Disney Plus, invest. If Genius Brand gets on Disney Plus or on Disney Plus, yes, invest. Invest $100 and hold it. Buy your 50 shares and hold it. Because right now, today, Genius Brand is up 2%, which is only 3 cents. Over the past week, Genius Brand has been up 8%. Over the past month, Genius Brand has been down 13%. That's the past month. So the amount of money that Genius Brand has accumulated over the past month and week was already wiped away pre-market, what's the word I'm looking for? Predetermined by their past month performance. Okay? So when I look at the 5 years here, that Genius Brand, look at Genius Brand. Genius Brand, the past 5 years is down literally almost 56%. They've been down 56%. So again, if they want to stay in this space and give shareholders, some tangibles, they're going to have to probably bleed into, beg into, buy into Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix. When you start getting your shows on these platforms that people absolutely love, because I remember I bought Disney Plus last year when it came out for the entire year. It was like $65. It was really cheap. And the only show I watch on Disney Plus is Mandarin. But you guys also know I put out that video of All Access TV. Now, I told you at the beginning of the year, me and my lady, we're doing what they call extreme savings. We're going to try to keep this up for 6 months, where we don't go out and just spend money like we were before. Like, we are really trying to limit our spending and increase our saving and investing. Okay. The key word with this is we're going to lean more to saving than we are investing. So you guys not going to be seeing me put as much money that I did for the next 6 months. Now I know I may still put $150 a month because I don't like to be outside the market. But we have a goal that we want to save for, and that's going to be coming over the next 6 months. So for you guys, again, you want to take this journey with us. The only thing I'll tell you this, we're only essentially buying the essentials: food, water, paying utilities, paying mortgage, insurance, card, this, that, and the other. But stuff outside of that, like outings, we're limiting that to one time a month. We're limiting outings to one time a month. Okay. Now, this to give you guys a little bit more information. Next month, late next month, me and a couple of buddies for our retirement trip, we're going to Brazil. That was already paid for. Okay, that was already paid for last year. We was going last year, but COVID-19 occurred, so we pushed it back this year. So don't think I just paid for that, because I didn't. Okay, we got that money back, and I invested that money, so I spent that money. But you get what I'm saying. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's really how much I have today. To answer anyone's question about Plug Power and Nio, Blink charging and Fuelcell, invest. And also for the Patreon that talked about Genius Brand, if Genius Brand is embedded inside of Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, or Disney Plus alone, invest. All right, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I might come on later on this evening or this afternoon. I don't know. Oh, by the way, if you look at my video from last night, me and my lady was in the hospital because we did that duck flower detox. Did you know, and you guys saw me eat it right here live, did you know she went through the whole detoxification period? We ate it at 140, I believe, if I can recall correctly. She started to vomiting and using the bathroom from 240 until we went to the hospital, and she was still at least using the bathroom from her rear end. From 240, and I think we went to the hospital around like 7 or 8. So it lasted the whole 8 hours, but she was highly dehydrated, even though we were hydrated before. Okay, because she said it really wasn't using the bathroom, it was the vomiting of using the duck flower detox. Just to kind of give you guys a heads up. But here's the thing. I ate the exact same flour. 99% of the people who eat this flour experience the detoxification. And people like, the reason why you vomit, because all the toxins in your body are coming out. And this is expected. Vomiting and diarrhea is expected. I ate the flour as well. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, nothing occurred. I am still weary. Nothing occurred to me. 1 hour went past. She started doing her thing. 2 hours went past. She's continued to do her thing, like vomiting and diarrhea. So on and so forth. So on at 340, 540, 640. Okay, we need to go to the hospital because she started feeling very, very fatigued, very dehydrated, kidneys tightening up, chest tightening up. And I'm over here like, what's going on? I felt a little different, but no vomiting. And I boo-boo once. And it wasn't, so ladies and gentlemen, I told you about my juice cleanse. I told you about my detox. I don't know if the flour is in somewhere in my gut, in my bowels, stuck somewhere, and it's going to mess me up later on today. I don't know, but it's supposed to occur. It took one guy on the internet. He said it took him 3 hours. So I was like, I'm at 3 hours right now. So, maybe bigger guys got a longer time. And so 4 hours went past. 5 hours went past. And looked at the video last night. We were in the hospital at 11 o'clock. We didn't get home till around 2 o'clock this morning. Okay? And nothing. So that's kind of just give you an update, guys, on the cleanse and the detox. All right. Yeah, D, she was dehydrated. Okay. And D said, this is from Facebook, guys. He said, because you have a cast iron stomach. And I was just thinking, I got a lot of fat that, the flour, the flour was like, how do I even deal with this? I think of the flour was like, how do I even deal with this? The flour was in there like, that's how I think the flour was like. It was just in there like, man, shoot. But anyway, guys, nice talking to you guys today. Just want to let you guys know, hey. About to get out of here. You guys have a great day. This is Financial Literacy 101. Learn money and be inspired. See you guys on the next one. I'm out.